Hey everyone, it's Curse Titan Anthem, and I haven't posted in a while, have I? But I want to show you something. It's classic.minecraft.net, and Drake's a world. I have a huge world's not world, but it's like a recreation of an old Minecraft Classic version called 0.0.23a_01. Interestingly, it does save, but it's very glitchy. I had a problem with my computer once, and it kept the structures I had made, but it didn't keep the terrain. Everything just was kind of ruined. And it was all small world and I hated. So, although this is a pretty nice site, it might take a while to load up, but I'm using an alternative called ClassiCube. And ClassiCube, it is a clone, and so there's 3 different modes. There's go into mode. Oh, I accidentally clicked on something, but there is enhanced with like other things that Classic doesn't have. Classic plus hacks and Classic. Now Classic only uses features from blocks. It only uses stuff in the original Minecraft Classic. I'm using Classic plus hacks, which is same as Classic, but I can now fly. I can go through objects, and I can press shift to go really fast, and I kind of like that because I want to be able to build my world better. I know that's not true to Minecraft Classic, but I feel like I'm still getting the true Classic experience as long as I'm restricted to the blocks, and that is true. So this is classic.minecraft.net, which I will be not using for building this. So you can press D to change your inventory. And if I oh whoops, press the wrong one. Alright. If I right click, then I can place stuff. I can press G to summon a Steve, but I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm going to use ClassiCube. So I'm actually going to X this out, and then I'm going to go to Classic plus hacks. That's the mode I'm using, and then single player. And I want to show you my worlds. It's going to generate a random world. But I actually have a specific world, which I've been making for a while. I've downloaded a few ones from other maps. They're not for Classic hacks, but oh wait a minute. Alright, that shows my name. I'm going to have to pixelate that, or something, because it shows my name. But it's called, city 1_4. That's my first city, 4th update. I forgot that it showed my name, but I will just pixelate that out. But I'm going to just, press Z to fly, so I can, this world has actually 2 cities. So, I'm not very good at building really yet, but I'll see then. There's like an epidemic of like floating dandelions everywhere. Here's a house. This planks, red wool, white wool, or they're actually called cloth. I like to that's supposed to be a bed in modern Minecraft, but obviously you don't have beds. I conserve space in this one, so this is actually right under a balcony. This room right here. We have some stairs, and we have a little balcony. I love the way the plants look in this version, even though it's horrible, and we don't have many bookshelves. This is a different version. This isn't the same version in classic.minecraft. This is not 0.0.23a_1. And see up here where my cursor is, it is 0.30. So that means I have mossy cobblestone, I have the iron and gold, bookshelves, TNT, and obsidian. Those are the main things that I have. I mean, I guess, I don't know, I guess it's a way for me to get ores in my inventory. Also, I have grass in my inventory, but I can't actually get it, so I bet if I want to do grass, I have to start off with it. And it also adds slabs, but only one kind of slab. This is very early Minecraft. So, and I'm going to show you some other buildings. So first of all, this skyscraper I've made. This skyscraper, you can go up. It's basically a giant staircase. But once you see the top, it is not a staircase at the very top. So I'll just have you wait for me to, and it looks like we're already here. And here is the little top. It's a little glass room. And the garden, which for some reason, I don't know why, but the grass just is not growing. It's really frustrating. This is a recreation of Me Apartments from Tomodachi Life. It's a 3DS game. So this is, I don't have it, but it's something that I would like to get. And this is a recreation of Me Apartments. It's more simple. Like, it's supposed to have 8 on a row. I watched that from videos. I learned that it has 8 in a row. But I made 4 in a row this time because I didn't want to build the whole thing. But it's, and then here's supposed to be the door. And if I actually fly up here, all these mazes have actually rooms, which I made sure you can stand in at least one tile of each, although because the windows just close together, I had trouble doing that. But if I like fly, you can see I can, I'm in noclip. Well, that's fine. I guess I don't need to show you, I don't need to prove that to you, but alright. So I'll turn off noclip. Oh, you have a little library with a staircase made out of bookshelves, so you can read while you're walking up the stairs, I guess. I don't know. And then more staircase, and that leads right up to the floor of that glass floor. I guess no, it's below the balcony actually, and that is the very top of this library. And then we have right under this library. Now this is right by a lake, and I saw it fitting to make a little beachside cottage, which is obviously using very sort of like Hawaiian / tropical kind of color palette. We have now this is what a sink, because there's not really much blocks in here. So you have to make do, so that's why these beds look like this. But this right here, this cobblestone, that's supposed to be a stove. Gravel's like the marble and the sponge, and that's basically supposed to keep it in there for archive purposes. If I press shift to fly. Alright, so here's the second city over here. But actually, I want to show you the train station. So if I just turn off all my noclip fly options, if I go on the path right here with the yellow flowers, there's a little staircase that goes right under the house, and as you see here, it leads right into this train. Now, of course, this is not rails, because there is no rails in this version. Instead, I'm using something that kind of vaguely looks like it, which is planks and bricks. And we have a little subway station. Now, I'm going to press shift to walk. I almost fell off there. Oh god. Well, you can see those. And then, if I just fly and get back on there. Then we fall down. And we go across the train tracks into this area, which is a little train booth, I guess. And then we go down. Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to bleep that out. Sorry. As you can see, it's using TNT in the road. Well, that's not a problem, because TNT doesn't explode in this version. It does explode in Survival Test, which is also in Classic. But this specific version, 0.30, does not have exploding TNT. So, yeah, and then we have a little, I call this the Book Nook. And this is a, very, very run-down house. with everything you need to live inside of here, and only one floor. I usually make my house with multiple floors, but whatever. At least in Classic. Little stray brick over here that's gonna have to be fixed. And we have a little garden. It's like a little public park. Why do I keep saying little? This is a habit of mine. And I guess this road leads up to something, but there's not much. I guess it's public park, and that is my city. It's not up for download, but I just thought I'd show you. And if you want, and you actually don't need to have an account. You saw that I have like an account for ClassiCube. You actually don't need one, but that's only for like if you want to play multiplayer. I think I'm not exactly sure, but I think for multiplayer. But if you just want to play single player, like I do, by all means, just download it and jump in and start block by block making your own city. Because I mean, and like if classic.minecraft.net isn't like good enough for you, maybe you want just a few extra blocks or something, then that's great. But it's, yeah, I'm just building nothing. Let me just back out. But actually there are different modes. I'll show you enhanced for a second. So if I go to options mode, enhanced looks a little bit different. If I go to single player, looks pretty much the same, right? But if I go into, but there's a few extra things, like I have a much bigger inventory now. Like you have bedrock, water, still water, lava, stuff like that. We have double slabs. We have cobblestone slabs, ropes, sandstone, snow, fire, few extra colors of wool, mainly like pink, forest green, brown, deep blue, turquoise. We have ice, we have ceramic tile, we have magma, we have pillar, we have crate, and we have stone brick. None of these exist in real Classic. This is only for enhanced mode, but you do get this ClassiCube. You get all of this stuff, I think. If you can change your texture pack. I don't really have any texture packs. You can join a new level, and you know, normally in normal Classic and in the Classic plus Hacks and Classic version of ClassiCube, you can only select small, medium, or like huge sizes. Here you can specify if I want to like create like a really strange world like this, where it's only 3 blocks by 3 blocks. There you go. Or if you want to do even something crazy like 128 by like 1 by 128, so you want it to be 1 high, well, by all means do that. And as you see, I cannot build anywhere except for this one layer. And finally, I do want to show you something interesting, which is not wrong version. If I go into options, I want to go back to Classic plus Hacks, and then I'm going to, doesn't really matter what the world is, but if I just go and press X to go into noclip, with noclip on, there's interesting thing you can do. You shouldn't be able to do this, but okay, so, well, this looks like a lot like Spectrum mode, but you can see this bedrock. Bedrock didn't used to be a thing. It used to, like, a long time ago, it was just sort of like the border of the world. But watch this. You're not supposed to be able to do this, but check this out. Look at that. Look at what I've just done. I'm going below back. And if I just like go out of noclip, I just fall into this platform. I wonder, can I move? I can move, and then I'm in a very tiny box. This might be like a 1 block box or something. I don't know. And you're also not supposed to be able to go outside of the world like this, and then like normally there's like a hard boundary right at this ocean, but with this noclip, you can like go here and swim in the waters of the void, and you can even if I press X off, you can actually stand here, but you are once again limited to a tiny area. In fact, and interestingly, this world is actually not have infinite ocean. If I go far enough, look at that. And look, there's literal skybox that ends. And this bedrock doesn't appear to be like an actual block, but rather like more of a texture. And so does the water. If I go under this, it's just two-dimensional. So that's your breaking Minecraft video from my channel today. And yes, I am a big fan of Ant Venom, that YouTube channel. He's awesome. But unfortunately I have to conclude this video for today. Hope you all had fun watching, and I hope you all liked my world. So thanks for watching. Thanks for keeping with my channel, even though I post rarely. And if you watch this video, good for you. Bye.